it's easy for you. I've heard that a few times about myself where people have said that because I've achieved a bit more than they have. I put a ridiculous amount of hours in. I put a lot of effort in. Like today, it's Sunday. I've still done some work today. I'm flying back to the UK, where I'm leaving this house at 5 a.m. to fly back, do a full day's work, go to the gym in the evening, and then I'm in London for a few days. My job is not easy, and at the same time, I'm still doing a lot of stuff in the background. I'm still doing emails, I'm still doing phone calls, I'm still producing stuff while I'm traveling and doing everything else. The reality is, everything I have and you have is the amount of effort you put in. You look at a basketball player, they don't do 40 hours a week. They're in there all the time, as much practice time as they can. If you're not the best at what you're doing, it's probably because you're not putting the same level of effort in. If you think, well, it's so hard, I can't learn this, guess what? Like a basketball player, like me going to play basketball over the court here, I miss that net more often than I put it in the net. When I was 15 years old, I could play almost like a pro, because I did 3 hours a day on playing basketball. I've lost that over the years, but I don't sit and cry about it. If I wanted to improve my basketball, I'd go over that court and do the 3 hours a day I was doing when I was much, much younger. But unfortunately, I have work to do. So the reality is, upskill. At the moment, I'm doing my Prince 2 course, which is for project management. I'm looking at my NEBOSH course, which is a health and safety course. I'm looking at expanding my courses for director development. The point being is, I'm 50 and I'm doing it. You guys are probably much younger. You can do this stuff, and just don't complain about it. Everything you do now is hard work, but it hops a little bit forward. You get better. This whole place I have here, this was not gifted to me. This house, this office, this was all earned. I went out and earned this. Nobody gave it to me. In fact, I was dealing with a lot of problems at the time. My roof in the Philippines, the typhoon ripped the roof off my house in the Philippines. Both my parents died. I was dealing with a very narcissistic sister, in my personal opinion, who was trying to get more than her fair share of inheritance, which for me, I was quite happy to just move on as long as my brothers were okay. The point being is, it's not easy. This journey we're on is about pushing yourself forward. If you want to sit and play on the Xbox all night and ignore everything, you're not going to move forward. If you want to move up a step, put the hours in, the same hours you put in the Xbox,